I don't need porn. I don't need candy. I'm a child. I shouldn't be given this shit.
You know, baby, fake bird. Just think your fake sadness. It's fake like birds. You fake. You're phony.
What would be the most shocking thing for you to hear when you're wiping your ass?
Sexual moans as you're pulling the toilet paper off. Butthole, it's your gooch, it's your pubes, it's the whole 9 yards. I got too much jewelry. Got too much ice. You know, kids would do that thing where they like snap their finger right there and
I think
I can't do it no
seen
more.
it. I don't know if I've seen a child do it. I've never
I
done
don't
it.
know if I used to be able to do it so good it would be like pop.
That sounds unhealthy for your stupid little body.
No,
well, you never had
snap, crackle, pop. It's the Rice Krispies, the cereal. It's good for you.
That cereal's not good.
Rice Krispies isn't good for you.
No.
In what universe?
No cereal is good for you except like fucking...
Not the honey nut Cheerios, just the regular Cheerios.
Mom, do we have any not the honey nut Cheerios?
Only the unhoneyest for my little honey.
It's good for your heart. Your dad had the triple bypass, so he's
Dad's
got
a fat ass. Stupid fat fucking dad never takes us to the park.
Hey,
He got
son,
stuck in the
Dad's
fucking...
not feeling well. Eat a bowl of these heart oats.
Oh, here, have
Oats,
another
it's
bowl of
just
hard oats, and maybe you won't get stuck on the water slide at fucking Wisconsin Dells next year, you fat fuck.
When are you going to move out? You're 27.
When are you going to move out? You're 27. When are you going to drop down from a 52 waistline, Dad?
God, this is an unhealthy household.
This whole show is an unhealthy household.
Yeah, I know that.
This relationship is an unhealthy relationship.
Whoa.
Abusive, some might say.
I would love to abuse the fucking shit out of you.
Wow, I don't think we can say that on the air.
Abuse is not the problem.
Abuse is for sure it is a problem.
It's a problem, but
it is part of the problem.
Domestic abuse, regular man-on-man abuse, that's fine.
Nah, man-on-man abuse is just boys being boys. It's just guys being dudes.
Working out your problems.
Just man being men. You know,
Yeah.
I hurt my finger when I did that.
Yeah,
I
you
actually,
think you'll win in a
that
fight?
hurts. No, it's because
Good.
I was doing that finger snap thing too much. Now my fingers are
so
sensitive.
can we agree now that the finger snap thing is bad for you?
No.
You fucking moron.
Yeah, I'm the moron.
Go to
the doctor.
www. I should have waited 1 second and that would have been perfect.
It would have been
would've
so
said, go
good.
to the doctor, and I would have said,
go to www.thedapperdads.com, baby.
Everything's there. What more can we tell you?
There
It
is
feels like we've
literally
already done this
everything.
tonight.
It feels like I've already done this so
Deja
recently.
vu.
If I do say so. Deja vu. Hardly knew her.
The best
it
one
never
yet.
dies.
It should, just like this, but it won't.
If you want us to die, send us an email at dapperdadspodcast@gmail.com. Let us know.
Every
predict
email
our death.
takes a little bit away from our health bar.
Predict our death accurately, and the winner gets a free T-shirt.
I'll agree with that.
You'll have to figure out how to claim it because we'll be dead.
Yeah. I mean, we're not necessarily going to die together. It's implied.
I've always believed we'll die together.
You strongly believe it. I don't.
I strongly
so much.
believe we're going to die together.
I
One of us will die with the other one company, at least.
Yeah, we'll be around.
Yeah, we'll be within the vicinity.
One will
of each
watch
other.
the other one die.
Oh, for sure. One of us is going to have to watch. One of us in the squad is going to have to watch all the other ones die.
That's what I think about most.
I think
of
about
the
that
time.
about a lot.
Yeah, I think about it.
And I think I'm probably going to die first.
I mean, statistically, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, not to be a dick,
I
but
was say, this is a
think
dark
we've been
episode
over this.
already.
I mean, what are you gonna do when you double up?
Yeah, got to double up, wrap it up. There's a little secret for you folks waiting 2 weeks out for this one. We're doubling up.
Yeah, we're both on holiday.
Sabbatical.
Sure.
We're both on holiday.
I like how you said yours and said sure, and then went with fine.
Backpedaling.
Yeah, no sabbatical for this.
We're
only Black Sabbath for
Ooh,
this.
ooh, only a Black Sabbath sabbatical for our holiday. We are going to Fire Island, baby.
Through changes. We caught it at the end.
That was that's a good song. I love that song.
I find it to hot take, the only good Black Sabbath song.
I almost want to agree with you there, actually.
There's probably something else I'll listen to, but like
Yeah,
I
I'll
go out
listen
of my
to
way
Black
to listen to
Sabbath,
changes. And some of changes even sucks because it's
Yeah.
one of those songs you start and you're like, this isn't what I meant.
Yeah, and then you realize
what's the goddamn the fucking and then I'm going through changes. And you're like, oh yeah, this part. This is my
the part I
shit.
want.
Yeah.
And you
Otherwise,
realize
I
you want
don't.
the Charles Bradley version the whole time and not the Ozzy Osbourne version.
I just don't. I've never given a shit about Black Sabbath.
Yeah,
I'll dip my toe in some Ozzy.
Yeah, Ozzy's good.
But yeah, I never
I will
got
go,
it.
I will
There's so
I
many
will make a
bands,
controversial statement here and say that Ozzy's solo discography stands up better than Black Sabbath's discography.
I agree with you, and I feel like people are breaking their listening
Yeah, I feel like
devices
people
right
are
now.
smashing their phones.
Even like bands I love, like Black
just
Flag and
worship
stuff,
Black
will
Sabbath.
be like Black Sabbath was the best, and I feel like it's just because back then there wasn't enough
Because that
options.
was what you had for
But
metal
like
music.
their music is boring,
It is. It's just
and,
slow
like,
and
yeah,
boring, and it's mixed bad.
grudgy and gross.
I mean, I get where it influenced so many other things, but it's
Yeah.
not good.
I can respect it.
Yeah.
I don't like it,
No.
and I find it.
I especially don't like it with Dio fronting it.
I mean, I like the idea of that.
I
but yeah,
also like the
I like
idea
the
of it.
ideal of that.
I like the ideal. For more fun puns like that, go ahead and call or text 402-7-DAPPER. That is 402-732-7737. You can text us, and we will text you back if you text us first. I did it. I fucking did it.
I think you're still making it more
fucking did
difficult than it needs to be.
It feels so difficult
Also,
for no
I don't
reason.
know if it's because some of you was blocked by the pop filter. Something happened with your hair. Your whole thing. You had a real clay. What's the fucking
American Idol guy?
Yeah,
Clay Aiken?
Aiken.
Clay Aiken.
You got a real Clay Aiken going on
Clay,
right now.
because the joke back in the day was Clay Aiken's butt be aching.
I never heard that.
Clay Aiken's
Glad
butt be
I
aching
could-
because Clay Aiken be eating bacon with a big old fat hairy Jamaican.
Okay, you guys had a lot of time when
Yeah,
you were a child.
we
I
sure
was
did.
23 when that show aired.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Either that or maybe Ed. Wow, I feel like a million years old. What's the other guy? Ed Sheeran?
Sheeran? I look like
was gonna
Ed
say-
Sheeran?
I mean, that's not something with their shirt and the hair. Two things. I was gonna say Ed Sullivan.
Okay.
That would have been different. Have you seen Ed Sheeran's
Ed
tattoos?
Sullivan impression?
Tattoos.
Yeah, they are shit.
Oh my
They're
God.
so bad.
I couldn't
He talks about
believe
how
it.
he was homeless like before he became a singer, and I'm like, I fucking believe it based on these tattoos.
I couldn't. He's like a I don't even know.
No,
There's
they're
like a
bad.
lot of advertisements on
They're
his
just
body.
bad
it's just weird.
tattoos.
Yeah, it's just,
And then he's got a lazy eye and a pale frog-like face. I have a firm belief that that guy is a half-breed between a human and a frog, or at least some type of weird H.P. Lovecraft-style fish species.
I could see it. I mean,
a British sailor fucked a mermaid, and Ed Sheeran was born.
There's no way not to prove it.
Exactly.
Wait.
Someone, prove that I'm wrong.
There's no way not to prove it.
So, which means you have every way in the world to prove it.
Okay.
You've got all three major sciences here. You've got sex science, you've
Love
got
it.
mermaid science,
Okay.
and smoke, because everyone knows smoke is the third science.
Do love smoking and having sex with a mermaid. So
Who
I'm
doesn't?
on board.
There's a movie that dropped recently. I'm very interested in seeing where apparently
pick it up.
doubt it.
We're doing good. We're doing good. I forgot. I don't know how long it's been going because of the other shit.
Oh shit! Yeah, we're gonna have to time this
we
one
just
right.
go forever.
Okay, I hate
Longest
it, but I'll do it.
podcast.
Can
that
we get
we've
Guinness
done?
in on this?
Guinness?
Yeah, Guinness World Records.
I was thinking the beer.
Well, they sponsor the World Records.
Is that why it's Guinness World Records?
Yeah, it's the same
No,
thing.
that's not.
Look it up, or don't.
I will
Yeah.
because this
It's
is.
from Guinness. It's
absolute-
from the beer Guinness World Record.
Is that why that Simpsons episode when it's the Duff World Records?
Yeah.
Because it's made.
Yeah,
This is making a lot of sense, but I really can't believe it.
because it came out of my mouth, right? Because you just can't believe the truth when it comes out of
No,
my
just
mouth.
because I've known Guinness as a beer and Guinness as a world record book
But not as a
for
conglomerate
so
of both.
long that I've like completely separated them. You know what I mean? Because I feel like there's always that thought when you hear a word and you're just like, oh yeah, like Guinness, like the beer. I mean, how am I gonna? Maybe Wikipedia. I was just gonna say, how am I gonna find this out? Jennifer Aniston, what's going on with you?
Oh, apparently she got an Instagram and everyone's screaming about it because apparently she broke the world record for 1 million Instagram followers fastest. And her picture has because she took a selfie with everybody from Friends and it's like the most liked picture on Instagram
yeah, I
now
saw
or
that
something.
picture.
Like, can you imagine being
banging Jennifer Aniston?
first
I
of
have
all,
my whole
oh
life,
God, yeah, if that
even before I knew I could.
can we talk about it at this point when this one's released?
What? Let me look into that real quick. Just do a little bit of quick math here. You hate to
Come to you from the future really quick.
This is November 1st, so yeah, the
so we can
things
talk
have
about
happened. I mean, we can't talk in depth because this isn't Patreon, but the Patreon was blessed with
a beautiful
arousing
series of erotic Halloween stories.
Yeah, I guess then you can say exactly what it was.
But but one in particular was a very erotic Friends Halloween that had a lot of good Rachel content in it. Let's just say that.
It's that one was the most sexual.
And anyone wasn't?
I guess they all had their place.
I would say, you want to talk about yours for a second?
I've kind of like
the Ghostbusters one?
Yeah, I know what it was, but I've kind of repressed the whole
everyone.
thing. We can't tell everyone because then they can go read it instead of going to www.patreon.com/dapperdads, paying $5 smackers a month, getting those stories along with all the other
whole
shit that
back
we've
catalog.
It's all out there.
If you have listened to every episode of the show up to this point, and you were just catching up with your weeklies at this point, and you're telling, and there's something deep inside of you that's saying, I need more Dapper Dads in my life, go ahead and subscribe to that Patreon, and you get the whole back catalog instantly, which it's been going for over a year at this point, officially.
And I get like 3 episodes a month or something. We're doing some other fun shit on there. We're doing some bad shit on there. We're doing some shit that shouldn't exist. Yeah, this isn't this back to the Guinness point here. It's not specifically saying it, but then it says in 1951, Sir Hugh Beaver.
Hell yeah.
Then the managing director of the Guinness breweries.
I love Sir Huge Beaver.
Yeah, it looks like it's spelled like that. So yeah, I guess it is affiliated. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah. Because I think the other thing is like the logo. Like most of the time when a brand does something, they still work in the, you know what I mean? Like that Guinness.
Yeah,
font.
like if it was like the Bud Light World Records or something, you bet it would still look like the goddamn Bud Light logo.
Those records would be shit.
The Bud Light World Records? It'd just be the Douchebag of the Year awards.
I'm just seeing all these new records that have been broken, like the world's oldest sloth.
How old is it?
I gotta click now.
It's clickbait. You. That's how they get you.
Oh, it's fucking super clickbait. How old do you think it is?
66.
I'm going to say 79. It's fucking 50. God, these things are slow to do anything.
God, can't age right.
It looks exactly the same as a regular one.
Has 8 White Claws and falls asleep in a tree just like me.
Yeah. Did I ever say the thing that still makes me laugh? The sloth fact?
No, what's the sloth fact?
I saw it on Facebook once, and I've like researched it, and it is legitimate. It's that this is one of the things when I read it, like I laughed about it for like 2 weeks just thinking about it. That sloths, when they sleep in trees, they're hanging from the branches, and sometimes they go to grab a different branch and they grab their own arm and they fall to their deaths. The last part's not funny. I assume not all of them die, but just the idea of them grabbing their own arm and falling out of a tree is like my
faster
favorite.
Than they've ever had emotion happen to them in their life before.
Yeah, I just imagine trying to grab something, you accidentally grab your own arm and then you fall.
I mean, I got nothing but respect for an animal that moves so slow that algae grows on it.
I mean, yeah, sloths have become like mustaches and bacon, though.
Yeah, it's like one of those things where it's like everywhere.
Chill out.
You know, like corgi. What is it? Corgis, sloths.
You got to quit bringing up corgis. It's just you at this point.
I like corgis.
You're constantly talking about corgis.
Because I want to get a little corgi. I don't want to shave him, so he's got that fat little corgi butt. And he can walk around shaking his little corgi. Yeah, you telling me you wouldn't love to come over to my house to see that fat little corgi just cake shaking around?
I mean, I don't want it talked about publicly.
Well,
like
fine.
That,
I mean, I'm not saying you're turned on by the dog. I'm saying that you're happy when you see
Why
the
can't
dog.
I be?
You can be, just don't act on it.
Oh yeah, I don't act.
Don't
on
act
a lot
on.
of
Don't
my turn-ons.
Tell me about it.
When you're my age, one of my biggest. I realized this recently. I probably have said it because I've said everything I need to say.
You sound dead inside.
I should be. There's 2 things I don't need at my age. Any new things that turn me on, and finding a new delicious treat.
Completely disagree with both of those. I want new delicious treats, and I want new things to turn me
You're
on
not
constantly.
old enough yet. I'm waiting for you to hit where I am. Because it hit me. I was you. I'm going to be as old as possible now and say I was you not long ago. And now I'm just like,
whatever, old man. You're not with the times.
Yeah, I used to be with it, and then they changed what it was, and now what
Yeah, the clown is a new actor
me.
now, Grandpa. It's not Tim Curry anymore.
Curry. I was going to say Burden.
Tim Burden?
That's how old I am. I remember when it was Tim Burden as a baby.
I remember when it was Tim Birdman, the guy that owns the record label. That was a crazy remake.
Yeah.
Remember when Birdman was Pennywise? And no one talks about it?
I could see it a lot. You know what I mean?
I can,
Maybe
but I
'cause
don't
he's
want
bald.
to.
No, we shouldn't give him any money.
No.
He's done a lot of things.
He's done a lot of bad things.
Yeah, but it makes the perfect
including
evil
not
clown.
supporting the Dapper Dads. That makes him the biggest clown.
Yeah, not supporting the Dapper Dads does make you a big clown. But yeah, I don't need anything new to turn me on, or any new delicious like candy. I found these fucking little chocolate wafers.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Oh, boy.
One, they look just like a blunt, like crazy. Like if I bite off both ends, it looks like a blunt to the point where I want to take it to a show.
What brand is this?
I don't know. It's just like it comes in a crazy tin. They were just at my house, and then they sat there for a while, and eventually I was like,
maybe they're not supposed to look like blunts.
No, like they look. It's just like it's a perfectly rolled blunt. It looks more like just like a Black and Mild.
Where
it's like rolled up.
Is it those cookies that are like striped on the sides? They're like black and white, and they like swirl up.
No, they're just brown. They swirl up. They have that texture, but it's just brown. That's what makes it look.
Is there any filling in them?
Blunt. Yeah, it's like chocolate. Like it's like a crispy chocolate wafer with like
a creamy chocolate center.
Yeah, not like super creamy, like it doesn't leak out when you pull it out.
Imagine,
but yeah, it's
just
in there,
soggy
and then
wafers.
it gets moist in your mouth and really works with your taste buds and your tongue. And
okay,
it's a delectable experience.
You're really making me want this old man candy for some reason.
It's totally not old man candy.
It's okay if it is.
I mean,
like
it's
lots
not
of
like
old man
it's not
things.
like a branded.
I got
candy.
I got a house coat, a set of slippers, and a foot massage mat with a neck pillow that I use at home. Granted, I can't use all of them at once because I can't use the foot massage pad when I'm not wearing the slippers. But what I like to do is I like to smoke a blunt while wearing my slippers and my house coat, come upstairs, pop the slippers off, still wearing the house coat, sit down on the couch, foot massager, TV.
Yeah, you're 100 years old. You
feels
somehow got older
great.
than me.
Oh, and then
I've never wanted my feet
get
massaged.
Well, it's not like one of those like tubs. It's not like a foot massage tub. It's this mat thing.
It sucks your toes.
Oh, I wish it
Now I'm
sucked
down.
my toes.
Now I'm down.
Oh, would you ever let a girl suck on your toes? I've never let a girl suck on my toes. I've also never been asked to have my toes sucked either.
I'm
for what
sure
it's
you
worth.
haven't because I have the best toes.
Size 14 Clod Cadiddle hoppers.
I have what I think are pretty decent toes. But I also
I haven't taken enough look at your toes to say if they're decent.
Well,
or
I
not.
think if you're not looking at
If they're
toes,
anything like your voluptuous legs.
Yeah, I have little bird toes. Are toes?
Fat calves, little bird toes.
Toes?
Do birds have toes?
No, what is it? Claws?
Talons?
Claws? Yeah, talons.
You have hawk talons in your shoes?
Some days, yeah.
Oh my god. Do you know how terrified of you, but I would respect you more and show you off like a fucking freak if you had hawk talons
thanks.
instead
Cool.
of Are you okay, hey, $50 says my buddy doesn't have hawk feet. And he's
yeah,
just
if
like, okay.
you said show me off like a freak, not profiting.
Well, of course we're profiting.
We're rarely profiting,
But
so
when
it's shocking when we
But
are.
I would use your freakishness to profit, clearly. I wouldn't use it selfishly to make you feel bad. I would gas you up constantly. I'd be like, hell yeah, man. I'd be polishing your claws. I'd be like, you got the tightest fucking hawk talons I've ever seen this side of the Mason-Dixon line. Go show them.
Is that what you want? Tight talons? Or you're just saying tight like cool? Or
Like tight like
grip?
cool.
Okay.
I feel like your grip's got to be exceptional. We got to get you
I
some of
hope
those
so.
little weights to like lift with your little hawk feet.
I don't like any part of this. But I've never had a woman suck my toes because
Would you let a woman
have
suck your talons?
more respect for the women that I'm having.
I will
maritals
also
with.
agree with that.
Not married.
Not just marital. Knowing her in a biblical way. But
I don't
we're not
like
religious.
that. Yeah, you see, nothing works for us.
How do we say consensual, polite sex in a nice, single-formed word way?
Humping?
No, that sounds dirty.
I think that sounds
Humping
it's
sounds
dirty, but it's
Humping
it's
sounds kind of
soft.
I don't. Humping sounds not personal enough. You can hump anything.
I mean, I can hump things, but I can't just hump people.
I mean, you can hump
a pillow.
I mean,
Watch it. Oh, here's back to my point. I saw a video of a girl humping a pillow, and it was top notch. And I was like, I don't need this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I need to be able to go to Pornhub, browse
just look
through,
for old reliable.
But then I got a couple keywords if I need
you got
to.
your
I got like
categories you're
3
looking
things
for.
that I'll throw out there that'll
Got your
always
old
work
reliables.
time and time again.
Yeah.
Now I see a girl hump a pillow, and I'm like, this is hot as fuck.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, is there a whole world of pillow humping videos that I haven't even experienced? And like, am I gonna go down a
I think it's
pillow
very
humping
possible
wormhole?
there's a whole world of things being humped that you haven't experienced
I
yet.
just it was just a perfect video. And yeah, it was a thought because I had it another time with the thing I don't want to talk about, where I was like, I don't need to be turned on by new things at this age. I'm good with what I have, my basics. I'm pretty average with, you can just scroll through the videos, find something nice. I don't need another weird segment of my life. You know what I mean? I don't need weird candies. I don't need weird
You've worked so well at fleshing out these weird parts to begin with that you don't need to do all that legwork again for something else.
I have like candy I like that other people don't like. I have a porn category that other people are like, that doesn't really work for me. And I'm like, it works great for me. So that's what I mean. I have my staples. I have things. I don't need more shit. You know what I mean? I don't need more things to add into this whole fuck fest.
See, I get that.
I'm just losing my mind.
I can agree with you.
If I stumble across a video and I find it nice, like a woman humping a pillow while she's supposed to be doing her homework, I can enjoy myself in that time with that video. I don't need it to stick in my head to where my brain is going, hey, you should go watch girls hump pillows.
Right. Like, I want to enjoy it for what it is on a surface level, not have to get weird about it.
You see a lot of things in porn where I'm like, that's not my cup of tea. I would never search it out, but in this moment,
it works.
I like this a lot.
I saw something the other day like that, and I don't want to talk about it.
You shouldn't.
I don't want to.
Because the videos you watch should be banned.
I don't want to talk about it, but it worked really well for some reason. And
you should watch this pillow humping video.
Can you link me?
It was just on the
Can you hit me up on LinkedIn?
It was, yes, I will. I'll send you a private message on LinkedIn.
Can you hit me on the WhatsApp with it?
No, that's for children.
Can you find me on chat roulette and send it to me?
It was on the front page, and I don't know why I clicked on it, but I got it. Yeah, you got to watch it because there's something about it. It's not just like she's humping a pillow.
Send it to me so I can do some analysis.
Because it's not even like super sexual. Like,
because I've got a visual, but I feel like it's not. Yeah,
like the ground, and
like
then
it just seems kind of natural.
And she's having difficulties with it. It's so very authentic.
Okay.
You know what I mean? There's times where you can tell it's not working. And then she just pulls titties out. She can't even like take her shirt off. This is getting too in depth.
It's getting very in depth. I feel like I'm there.
Yeah, go find. Yeah, now I'm thinking about it too much, and it was very. I'm gonna definitely watch it again.
I gotta
give it a second one. Yeah, if I find it, I'll send it to you.
Okay.
If you want me to send it to you as well, follow us on Twitter at DapperDads, where apparently I'm gonna tweet out porn like a 45-year-old man that doesn't understand the internet. Someone who liked one of our tweets has a Tiana Trump avatar, and for a split second I was like, oh my god, it's finally all of my unrequited DMs, all of our funny tweets at her that aren't actually jokes if the opportunity were to arise. Holy shit, it's happened. And it was just
Can you imagine Kurt's face if we fucked Tiana Trump?
Imagine everyone's face. When it's the only thing I talk about forever, even to people who have no concept of who that is.
When I'm in my own goddamn wedding someday, I'm like, I love.
When you're getting married to yourself. That's what it's when I'm at my own goddamn wedding. Slim? Do you take Slim to be your Slim?
I object.
I never would have guessed.
What a twist.
Like that story you were talking about, you show a projection of you fucking yourself
like
and people are like,
off.
Isn't that you? And you're like, oh, huh. So we just
so this is what happens when I leave you alone with him. Yeah. Turns out my gut feeling was right. You know what my mom said? She said, always go with my gut. And I was right about this one, you fucking whore.
And your mom's there crying.
She's crying because she has a failure for a son. Oh, please don't say it. Please don't. Please. No.
Anyway, no. I don't need porn. I don't need candy. I'm a child. I shouldn't be given this shit. My teeth are rotting. My dick is not hard. Come on, pick up the slack here.
I'm just so worried about all words with my mouth and dicks, right? Dicks.
No more.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just watched my best friend have a mental breakdown over candy and porn on the other side of the table over here.
Figure out how he's gonna marry himself.
I'm sorry if I cracked the code and you got to be a fucking sucker that marries a woman. Fine. Look at me. I'm every other person. I'm going to marry another person like a traditional piece of shit. You know, most marriages end in divorce anyway. I bet if you marry yourself,
it's just fine.
I think 66% of marriages end in divorce, just like how 76% of statistics are all made up and anyone will believe it. Now,
that's
if
a
I
callback to like
correctly,
one of the first 5 episodes, folks. It's hard. It's hard
so
to do
hard
it.
To do.
This
so
is 117.
I want my applause.
This is 117.
It's 117,
116 was the last one. We didn't say it.
No,
we got right out of the
we got
gates.
way too fast and horny right out of the gates per usual.
I showed up
like
fast
a bunch
and
of
horny.
I showed up fast and horny like a greyhound dog at the track. You leave slow and hornier, and then you get home so horny you explode.
Yeah. Because you find a video of a little bit.
You find a girl
pillow
humping a pillow, and then you're making a big crock pot of chili.
Book.
She's supposed to be reading a book, but she's getting all
I didn't make
horny.
the chili the day I masturbated. That's absolutely ridiculous.
So you won't masturbate on the same day you make chili?
No, it's a sacred occasion.
I
also,
get that,
I can't
but I feel
focus
like I
on both things.
See, I feel like I gotta masturbate
I'll
before
fuck the pot of chili.
I won't fuck the pot of chili, but
if
I will.
I'm wound up,
See, that's why you gotta jack off before you make the
the
chili.
day before.
When you put the ground beef in the pan, put it on low, go jack off.
Never jerk off while you're making food. It always burns. Also, if you order
That
pizza,
is true. Okay, yeah, I want to talk about this.
Show up
I want to
before.
talk about this because every time I've decided to make food and then jack off, it always gets burned.
Yeah.
No matter what I'm doing.
You take way longer to jerk off than you think.
The only time I have ever successfully jerked off while making food was when I was making like desserts or bread and it had to be in the oven for like an hour, you know?
And you still cut it close.
And I
You're
still
like,
cut
wow.
them. Oh, fuck. I couldn't find the right video in time. It was like, bake for 50. You need to calm the fuck down.
long, fat legs.
The fuck
If
down.
I had these bird legs.
Get your fat legs out of here and calm the fuck
Tired
down.
from sitting for so
Oh,
long.
well then how do you think you're going to
baby
lose them?
needs
Oh,
to
baby needs to get up and walk around. We got a fucking show to do.
You flap bird wings
Because
at
you're a
me.
baby fake bird. Just like your fake sadness, it's fake like birds. You fake. You're a phony.
I'm glad you were able to pull it together because somehow that was very offensive at first. Like, this guy thinks I'm a bird. And or do you think babies are birds?
Yeah, the stork brings them, right?
That is
so they gotta be
true,
birds at one
actually.
point. Yeah, tell me I'm not onto
The weird
something.
thing is, on this episode,
Weird-
you're making a lot of sense, which means something is
Something's
wrong.
very wrong if I'm
Yeah,
making too
something
much
should
sense
be
on this
shut
episode.
down.
The show should be shut down?
Probably.
Or my life should be shut down.
a little bit of both.
A little bit of column
Not
A, a
the
little bit of
full-
column B.
yeah.
Let's just take it all.
Not the full Monty.
I would take half Monty at this point. Could I get a quarter Monty? Could I get an eighth Monty? Could I get a dime bag Monty, please?
You're gonna get hooked on heroin.
Could I get a dime bag Monty? Boo! Boo!
This guy's a narc.
This guy's a fucking cop.
One time I burned a pizza like unbelievably because I was jerking off
Doubt it.
as a teenager. You caught me. I didn't jerk off and I wasn't allowed to eat pizza.
I wasn't allowed to
Thanks
eat,
for-
and I couldn't jerk off because no nutrients.
Couldn't jerk off until I was 20. Just didn't understand the mechanics of it.
That's his religion.
My religion of being stupid.
Yeah, well,
and worthless.
Christ, if that's your religion, then you're the fucking founder.
Yeah, exactly. I am God himself.
Mm.
But yeah, I got one of those real fucked up pizzas, and I smelled it too. You know, how
Like you're
horny
jerking
you are.
off and you can
yeah,
smell
you're like,
it.
Smells like a pizza's burning. I better finish up. Only 6 other videos to look at. Real quick.
The worst is when you're jacking off and you're making a pot of mashed potatoes on the stove and that starch water boils over and you can smell that
Oh.
starch water burning while you're
The
upstairs
water.
cranking it.
I make a lot of noodles, and the
Yeah,
water.
I don't
fucking
know how to make proper.
Always boils over.
You got to put
I
a
will
wooden
be-
spoon on top of the pan.
That mine says fuck that and still boils over. I swear to God.
It's 'cause
I will be
it's that
standing
demon
there
pot you got.
looking at it, stirring it. It'll start bubbling. I'll pick it up off of the heat and it'll still trickle over just a little bit. And
Think
I'm
you've got,
masturbating, so it's difficult.
Got too much lead in your pans, I think.
Yeah, they're the best pans you can get.
They take heat so well. They cook everything just right. Taste leady.
Yeah, everything. Are you okay over there?
I felt a burp coming up, but I haven't eaten a goddamn thing all day, so I want to know where it's coming from.
You can still burp from no
It
food.
just it's not coming out. It's like stuck right here.
One time I ordered a pizza too, and I was like, I'll jerk off in the meantime because they gave me a time frame. And then this guy shows up early as shit. And then, like, having your masturbating interrupted by the pizza man
It's rough.
is both horrible and great. 'cause you're like,
Especially
"No, I
when you
get to
show
eat
up to the
pizza."
door and he's like, here's an extra large sausage. And
Yeah.
you're like, this is.
And you're like, no, I'm
No.
the one who's hard.
No, you're supposed to give me that pizza. And then
Yeah.
you're tugging back and forth and he's getting the hot pizza grease all over his dick. He gets burns on his dick and sues you.
I mean,
Who are you going to call?
not the Ghostbusters.
Lawyer dog?
They've done some things that aren't helpful in this situation.
Lawyer Dog has not come back from his hike in the Appalachian Mountains yet. I'm starting to get worried. He was
I-
supposed to be back a week ago.
I thought we talked about that we weren't going to bring it up on the show because we both know that Lawyer Dog was hit by that car. And this whole fantasy that you've concocted of him running away is you trying to cope. And I was here for it, but it's been a year and a half. Lawyer Dog died a week after we introduced him on the show because you know how immediately everything we make and create and talk about turns to shit. And like, I want to be here for you, but this is becoming a problem. It's not real. I am not real.
No, Lawyer Dog ran away.
The show's not real.
Don't do that thing. I swear to God. I can see it in your face. I see that childlike gleam in your fucking eye, you goddamn rat.
I only get happy about a couple things. Why won't you let me have it?
Because
why won't you just
that
wake
one
up? It's not as good when I don't say your real name.
I know.
The real name really ties it together.
Yeah, that hurts.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought about it today, too, because I think I woke up and then I was like, oh, I haven't told Slim to wake up.
I thought about it because somebody was joking around with me and I was pretending to take a nap and they were screaming it in my face. And I was like, oh.
Was this something I was? Was this me?
No, it was not you.
Because I wonder if I should. Someone had a prank of the century for this. And it didn't happen. I don't know if I should reveal it because maybe it'll happen in the future.
Just reveal it.
Okay. At the cabin.
No.
Huh?
Please, no. Never. You can't do it there. That place is sacred.
That's what I was even like. But I think we did it there anyway. We just said it to you. Because we got Cole said it somewhere, and I think that really pushed you over the edge. We've gotten other people say that really fucks with you, too. That's the best.
George did it when we went and saw Slipknot together.
Nice.
Because, like, we literally walked in.
Okay, if you're ever around Slim and you know his real name, just first name.
No.
At some point, because I don't think for me to tell this story, if you want to hear the big prank, they have to know the origin of it.
Okay, yeah, that's fair,
So
I
do
guess.
it to him if you're around. And
if you do it, I will just choke you in front of whoever
if you know
you're
his
with.
real first name, that's what we've done forever. We joke about how did it start?
It started because it started because I think I might have actually died.
Well, no, I remember bringing it up because I'd read online. It was some like just stupid little.
Yeah, it was like a creepypasta thing where they're like, "This is odd."
It wasn't even a creepypasta. It was like steps of like go get like 3 of your friends. 4 people go into like a Walmart. You find one person, and at different points, you're just in the aisle next to that person, and you turn over and look at them in their eyes and say, "Wake up," and then walk away. And if you get 4 people to do it, it would fuck with someone so bad. 4 complete strangers in a store, you would think you're like in a coma. I'm pretty sure what gang stalking is, or gaslighting. I always get them confused. Anyway, so I've thought about this forever and how like that would fuck anybody up because it would be insane. They also said if you can like find the person at like different places or over the course of time, like that
involves some stalking though.
Yeah, that's gang stalking. That must be why they call it that. Yeah, it'll make someone go. That actually makes people go insane. So I had brought it up to you, and I was like, "What if you died when your heart failed on you because it couldn't take how cool you are?" And then this is all a dream. And then so I started saying, your real first name, wake up, your real first name. From time to time, it really fucks with you a lot.
It really fucks with me.
So if you see it,
because I definitely don't lay there in bed at night and think about how I'm actually dead. And I put all the pieces together in my mind because I'm like, well, this wouldn't happen. This doesn't make any sense that this happened. This doesn't make any logical sense.
Then what is my existence if you're dead? You're not dead because I'm here.
No,
but
I can't prove that you're here.
I know, but I'm telling you, like, I'm super here.
Yeah, you would
Some
say
days
that.
I'm not here.
Yeah, you would say
I know,
that.
it is crazy when
in
you
my
think about
simulation,
it.
you would be trying to prove
right
to me
now
how
I'm
real
like,
you are.
It's one of those things that I feel like could make you go crazy if I was trying to prove to you.
Oh, yeah, I think about it so much.
I am super real.
Yeah, you are real, but the simulation that something is trying to put forth to me would make you want to seem as real as possible.
Yeah, this is getting tricky. But anyway, so if you see him out, say it to him. You got to just sneak it in, casual conversation.
If you do it, you better run fast because I will pick you up by the throat.
He does get pretty fucked up.
I will pick you up by the throat and I will throw you on the ground repeatedly in front of whoever you're with until I win.
Now that I'm thinking about it, probably a bad thing to say because people do stuff that we say. And you do freak out. But anyway.
And I will hurt people because I don't know my own giant strength.
Plausible deniability.
Plausible deniability. There's a chance you might get thrown on the ground a lot if you do that to me.
You can't throw someone on the ground.
That's how you win in a fight. You just pick them up and you throw them on the. Yeah, you just do it until they give up.
No.
Yeah, if someone tries to fight me,
I got thrown on the ground 4 times when I got that bruised rib.
Should have thrown you down 5.
I just kept being like, "Are we fighting?
Should have tried 5.
What's the problem, buddy?"
That's the thing. If you're gonna try to fuck with me, I'm just gonna pick you up over my head and just throw down and pick up and throw down and pick up and throw down.
He'll be drunk. It's not possible.
Oh, it's actually more
He'll
possible
throw himself
when I'm
on the
drunk.
ground.
Yeah, I'll throw myself on top of you,
Now it's
which is
getting weird.
also what nobody wants. I
But
will crack
anyway,
ribs. Your heart
at the
will explode.
cabin. Someone that shall remain nameless. What?
I already know who it was because I knew it wouldn't be the other one. So it's got to be one of you two.
Well, now I don't know who you're talking about.
Well, it wouldn't be Matt.
I don't know who it was.
Oh, I know it wouldn't be Matt. It'd be one of you two fucks. Especially that little fuck.
I don't even think the little fuck knew about it.
Of course he did.
Anyway.
So it was you.
It wasn't me.
Then it
That's
was
why
Matt.
I'm telling. I mean.
Wow. Unbelievable. Betrayal, when it hits you like this, is one of the worst. It's crazy that you didn't even have to tell me. And I still got the information out.
Well, I wasn't going to even tell you who it was, but you were so confident that it wouldn't be Matt.
Because I believe
That's why
in
it's
him.
the perfect
That's why
prank.
it's the worst, and I hate myself.
Anyway, so what it was, he had found on Amazon, it's a toilet roll. It's a thing you put in the, what is the fucking holder?
A toilet paper roll holder.
Yeah,
That's
is
just
that
what
what
I've
that's
always
called?
called it.
That's insane. We haven't
A roll
streamlined
holder?
that? No, that's horrible. TP holder. I don't know.
Sounds bad.
But it's one of those, but you can record on it. And then it's motion activated, so when you pull the toilet paper, it triggers whatever.
Yeah,
it
you know
is.
what? This has to be a Matt idea because it's so clever. And
I
like,
know
there's
he
no,
told.
Yeah,
and maybe that's why it didn't happen, because I was like, that's fucking crazy. Like that might actually break his brain if he's at the cabin perfectly relaxed, a little bit drunker than he thought he was gonna
ripping
be.
balls.
And then he goes to wipe his ass, and it says something says to wake up.
Oh, I would bash my head into the mirror.
Yeah.
Like I would die. I would just.
So
die.
maybe that's why it didn't happen. But I was like, that is like a genius idea.
It is a genius level idea.
I love the idea. What's something you could say into that toilet bowl? Why can't I fucking say this? That you could say into that in beautiful invention. That would be like crazy. What would be the most shocking thing for you to hear when you're wiping your ass?
Sexual moans as you're pulling the toilet paper off.
I like to think of it like
as you're pulling it off the roll.
Yeah. Once you did it, now I know
fuck,
that.
Daddy, harder! Just as you're trying to pull the roll.
Now we should just make that.
Yeah,
Because
actually.
could you imagine shitting at someone's house and you go to wipe your ass and then
it goes aesthetic, and then they look and it's a yellow and red Dapper
I
Dad's
just
branded.
still thought it should be the moaning, but go into whoever your friend is and it's like, so when you take the toilet paper, it just makes sexual moans, and they're like, yeah, that's just
No,
fine.
you're just like, no, what the fuck are you talking about?
or imagine like being at someone's house and they're in the bathroom and you just hear that like,
oh fuck my mouth harder.
wow, is he just watching porn in there? No, it's my toilet roll
paper
dispenser. I
dispenser.
don't know, whatever the thing is.
I couldn't afford the gun to put the toilet paper on.
Yeah, that thing sucks. Wiping your ass with the hole.
With the hole.
Yeah, wiping
Just
your
the hole of the gun. Yeah, wiping your asshole with another asshole. That
Wiping
sounds
your
like a
ass
song.
with a gun.
Wiping your gun with an asshole.
I mean, yeah, it
What,
goes either way.
Just pop them on your fingers and get the gun polish, and
Okay, that makes way more sense.
doesn't it? You
I
don't
just
gotta-
pictured just against a dirty asshole.
Oh, I'm just picturing somebody just gripping an asshole. Just,
All right, stop shaking everything.
sorry.
Could you imagine if the episode broke because you were trying to act out wiping assholes on guns? How could you explain that to people that
You
care
can't.
about you?
You can't. I can't explain anything about this brand to people I care about. I try to, and it makes them leave
No,
me.
You shouldn't.
Since starting the show, I've lost more friends than I've gained. I will say that.
I've lost a couple specifically because of the show. I'm not even kidding.
Really?
Yeah, because I became too busy. Not because of the content.
Ah.
I wouldn't be friends with people who
Yeah, I
were
was
like,
gonna say,
wow, a
who
little
the
bit
fuck?
too raunchy for me.
I would say, introduce me to the motherfucker who says this show's too raunchy.
I think there's a lot of people. I'm friends with people who do say it's a little much at times.
Well, yeah, I get told it's a little much at times.
You get told you're a little much all the time.
I get told I'm a
so-
little much when I'm not recording the show.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
you on a regular functioning level is too much. You're the height of too much, or many people say to me.
Well, I mean, if I'm 60 feet tall, I got to be the height of something.
I mean,
Better than being the hawk-taloned foot bird leg of nothing.
wow, what a piece of shit you are.
Yeah, I know, right?
I was just gonna say I don't.
Is there
The
a
fuck
rock
even
grinder
is
down
that?
here? Is there a rock tumbler
That
down here in the
actually-
dungeon?
That one actually startled me.
Yeah, that one was
There's
kinda,
always some noises, but nothing
is
like
there
that.
nuts being
Anyway,
around
I was
somewhere in
going
here?
to be nice and say that I wasn't going to say what I was going to say. And guess what? Now I forgot what I was going to say because someone's up there trying to mince bones.
Yeah, mince bones and turn the
was I
snow
just gonna
and turn
say?
the spine flakes into snow globes.
Oh, yeah. The lawyer dog thing, I don't want to harp on it. But if we're
But
going to...
he's dead.
He's super dead.
Man, that
I watched
sucks.
him die. It was bad.
What?
It was hard to get over, but you have to get over it.
So you watched him die and you didn't even try to save him?
It was out of my hands.
Yeah, I bet it was. I'm sure it was, actually.
Someone,
I'd love to get another
someone we
person.
knew snapped his neck, and
Ugh.
it was out of my hands. It wasn't
That's
me.
Someone who isn't even her friend snapped his neck.
Yeah, it's someone very
Aw.
specific. But while we're releasing trade secrets, I guess we could say,
Yeah.
you got to come clean about your height.
In what sense?
You're 59 feet tall.
No, I'm for sure 60 feet tall. The chart doesn't lie. I'm 60.
What chart? The building?
I've been 60 feet tall for the last 40 years. There's no way I'm 59
There's
feet
just-
tall.
It's just not
I
true.
am 60 feet tall. Big 60. There is no. I don't do anything to alter my height. I don't do any performance enhancing
You're wearing
drugs.
some boots right now that
Oh.
have a thicker sole than most
Shoes
footwear.
because I'm wearing a thick shoe in the fall.
You're just not 60.
I'm 60 feet tall, and I will. And
Maybe on a good day.
I'm 60 feet
Maybe on
tall.
a slight slope.
I am 60 feet tall, and damn the man who says otherwise.
Then I guess damn me.
Damn you indeed.
Damn me and damn dead lawyer dog.
God damn that dead damn lawyer dog. I miss him.
Yeah, you didn't show up to his funeral.
Because no one told me he was dead.
But that's all we told you.
No, you all
I
said he
shook
ran
his
away.
corpse at you.
You all said he ran
like
away
a machine
to a
gun because I was trying to still do it lightly. I'm like, lawyer dog is dead.
Lawyer dog
dead.
is dead.
And you're like, oh, he's hiking? Huh. Hope to see him soon. And I
Oh,
was
the
like,
Appalachian
slam.
Trail. He'll be gone for at least 6
He's
to 8
dead.
months.
And you're like, oh.
When
Oh.
someone close to us dies, can you please announce to me that's how they died? Just come
By
up
shaking
with,
their corpse at you like a machine gun?
yeah, be like they're dead.
With the corpse or just saying it?
Honestly, man, I'm just saying it feels kind of tacky and cheap, so I feel like you gotta have the corpse.
I mean, I feel like it'll be hard to hold a full-grown man.
Well, I think
Should it be an infant? Should I find a dead baby
I
for
don't
this?
want to know if any dead babies.
I mean, you ask for shit. I try to deliver it in the most thoughtful, sensible package.
And even though you try doing it that way, it comes across in the most grotesque and thoughtless way I've ever thought of in my life.
I don't know if I'd say thoughtless. I thought a lot about that dead
You've
baby.
thought too much about that dead baby.
Did I kill the baby with my thoughts?
You know you got to take the baby.
Never take the baby.
Take the baby?
Were we on the side of taking the
It
baby?
was take the baby.
It's just seems like a different lifetime.
So long ago.
That was when Lawyer Dog used to run around
That was
by
when,
our feet.
That was when
Instead
lawyer.
of running out in the street to get
Oh,
hit by
that's-
that man's hands that snapped his neck. Oh, call it. That's the perfect joke for this episode.
Wow. That's all I got to say is wow. I love that dog. I raised him since he was a pup.
Yeah, that's also
Fed him
not
nothing but
true.
Bush's baked beans, and we ran around in daisy fields all day, collecting flowers for you.
Well, there's for me.
And yeah, your ungrateful ass never
No, you were
noticed.
making
just
a
let him
daisy
die
chain.
on- You just let him die
You're
on the
making
table.
a daisy chain.
Yeah, because for you, for us, because I wanted
I don't
us
like
to
looking
share
out
it.
of my window and seeing you and 6 other men sucking dicks in a circle to where everybody is sucking a dick and everyone is getting their dick sucked.
We wanted you to be the 7th because 7 is
That's
God's number,
too
and it would have been
many.
holy.
7 is not.
6
God's
is the
number.
devil's number.
Yeah, so you guys were doing some satanic shit.
Because-
Lawyer Dog was running in a
Yeah,
pentagram
because
pattern, and
you
between
wouldn't come
those,
out and suck the
fucking
7th
disgusting.
dick and have your dick be the 7th that be sucked.
I said I would have my dick be sucked, and I would see what if I had the energy to suck the dick.
This
I'm
is
like
why-
a mom, where
Yeah,
you're
we
like,
could've-
we'll see. If
Yeah, we
we
could have
can
opened up
roll
a porthole to like a beautiful new universe where like everything was right and good.
by
but in-
sucking 7 dicks in
yeah,
a circle.
that's all it takes. That's literally all it takes to make a better world.
Then
And
go
you are
do it.
so selfish that you will just sit there and get your dick
Why
sucked.
don't you just
and
do
then
it and
not-
leave me?
Because I did, and the world became a bad place.
You said you sucked 6 dicks. Your story's falling apart. You don't know shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to get
You're
the.
a fucking
I'm trying to get you
asshole.
to be the 7th
Lawyer
dick and
Duck
get
is
your
dead.
7th dick sucked.
And this is what you want to do? Is keep talking about our dicks on a podcast that 7 people listen to?
I think it's how he would want to be remembered.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
He said how he wanted to be remembered.
What was it?
Thrown off of the Empire State Building in one of those little parachute suits. And I asked you to contribute because it's so costly to make a dog parachute suit, and all the dogs we had to get from the shelter to throw off of the building to make sure it worked, because it didn't work for like a really long time.
Like 82
like
dogs?
a lot of dogs.
Yeah.
To the point where we had to start going
like
to different
101
shelters
Dalmatians
in different counties, because they were like, what are you doing with all the dogs? You can't even have this many dogs on the property. And I kept saying it shouldn't be a problem, and then they started to get very concerned about why it
kept saying
be a
property hardly newer, and carried
Yeah.
5 dogs out.
Yeah, this was just reaching in and grabbing dogs. They're like, there's paperwork, and I'm like, doubt it. And
They're like, there's papers, and I said, shit, me too, I'm an American citizen. And then I walked out with 5 dogs.
And to go through the grief of losing a beautiful dog and one of my best lawyers I've ever had, and then losing dog after dog after dog after flinging them off of one of the world's tallest buildings, just to find out that it doesn't work.
And you had to
a couple
lie.
of them I forgot even to
Put the
them,
suit on.
Yeah, I
just threw them off the roof.
That
One
hurts.
you pushed around like a vacuum cleaner right off the edge of the building. That was uncalled for.
I don't know if that was true.
That I watched it happen. I also have
It's on my credit history.
I have the CCV footage right here of the security cam. And if you take a look closely,
I don't know why that TV always shows things I've done wrong.
Yeah.
I think if
I've tried pulling up things I do wrong, and it just says channel 3, and then it goes to static, and it says input not available. But I get this pointer out, and I just start pointing at this thing. It tells me everything wrong that you've ever done. In fact, I like to come. Sometimes I like to come here a little bit early and just pop on down and watch the drama show to see what you've been up to this week.
No reruns yet?
No reruns yet. You just do some.
You hate to see it.
You just hate to see it. You just do some insane.
Does it have all the dogs?
Oh, it's got all the dogs. There's a beautiful scene of y'all running in a daisy chain going, wouldn't it be nice? Oh, I said
I'm sucking the dog's dick.
Oh, yeah, I saw it. Don't think I didn't see
that
it.
happened.
Oh, you don't think it happened, but I know it happened.
I would let a bunch of dogs suck their dicks if they wanted to, because I'm here for that.
Okay.
One good day.
I didn't know where that was going to go, and it went exactly to a great place.
Yeah, I want dogs to be happy. You know what I
who
mean?
doesn't
Eat
want
a hamburger, suck a dick?
You think dogs get happy when they get their dick sucked?
No. Unfortunately.
That's a shame.
I think they're happy when it slides out of their body and creeps everyone out.
Yeah. It just looks like a
no
weird
one
little
likes
lipstick.
that.
No. Cats do. It's
no
worse
one
when
should like
it's worse when cats do it.
Cats are shocking.
Cats are.
I haven't seen a cat dick
good.
in probably 20 years.
I saw a cat dick 3 days ago.
You need to get your shit together.
It was my cat, and he was taking a bath.
He's taking a bath.
Okay, he does this weird thing when he takes a bath where he's
so horny.
No, yeah, apparently.
Like the rest of us.
Because
then your dick sticks out of the water and the bubbles, and it's fun like a little island.
Like a little lighthouse.
Island.
Yeah, it's like a small little lighthouse.
Lighthouse.
But he does this thing where he like leans back against the wall, so like his shoulders are on the wall, and his back legs are kind of like this, and then he puts a paw on his stomach, and the other one's just stretched out, and he starts licking his legs and like his butthole and where his balls used to be, and then eventually, if he sits there long enough, you look over and he's just like, just vibing, just chilling, just leaning up against the wall.
Cock out.
Yeah, just cock out. Just sitting there with his cock out, leaning against the wall. Like he fucking owns the place or something. Like he's paying rent.
If he does that, he's
not even on the lease. He's not even paying rent. The second the cat pays rent, he can have his dick out. That's what I say.
I mean, if he's gonna make such a bold power move,
you can't have your dick out in my house unless you're paying the rent. I do it. Where do you think he learned it from?
Pose.
Oh yeah. Naked, up against the wall,
licking
hand
your
on
own
my
dick.
belly, licking my own dick.
Does it feel like sucking a dick, or does it feel like getting your dick sucked?
Both, but in more so both ways than you can possibly imagine.
So it feels a lot like you're sucking a dick.
But it also feels a lot like getting your dick sucked.
I mean, yeah, I feel like there's only so much.
Don't
that
come in
can
your own
feel.
mouth, though.
You shouldn't, but
you try to edge it, and it gets hard.
it should be hard for starters.
But then you're like,
you could suck your soft dick.
I wish I could suck my soft dick. Then I could have a hard dick all the time.
It seems very cumbersome to suck yourself to that point where you know it's about to happen.
It seems like a lot.
And then pop off and like, what do? Just throw your torso back and go to cranking normal?
I guess.
When you haven't even been cranking at all? It just seems like it's going to be a bad orgasm unless you come in your own mouth, which is also a bad orgasm.
Yeah.
If I had
okay,
to
so
guess.
what would you rather do? Would you rather come in your own mouth, or would you rather pop off and finish yourself with your hand?
I'd rather pop off and finish myself with my own hand. I just feel like it's not gonna.
I would ideally try to do that thing where I hold it in for as long as possible when I'm about to come. Like you only got like a what, 4-second window to figure this
Yeah, I was
out.
gonna
Like,
say.
it is a small, tight window to figure it out.
Yeah.
But if you can, like, flex that, like, dick muscle just right when you're about to come, you can hold it in for, like, 4 seconds more, and it just feels better. And then you can just, like, shoot without having to do it. Like, you can just stand there, and it shoots out. So, like, I feel like what I could do is I could suck my dick just enough until that point. But I'm also in the moment, so I'm like, I know when I'm going to come, so I can time it just right so I can just pop off and just shoot.
I doubt it.
I
doubt
do not have the science to back it up. This is all speculation.
Probably pre-cum.
It's all speculation. It's a lot of pre-cum.
All you have is pre-cum.
Doubt it.
Yeah, that didn't explain everything. I haven't done a no-hand shoot in a long time. I don't have faith in it anymore. What I'm scared of, I think the reason I haven't done it in such a long time is I'm scared of like killing the orgasm, like when just a little dribbles out.
Right. Yeah.
So I won't go
because you can't
freehand.
because that is a risk that comes when you
Huge
go for the
risk.
no hand.
And that is the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
It's like trying to stifle right when you're coming, like porn, man's butthole. Fuck, don't want to come. Oh, grab it. And then just a little trickles out, and it still feels like
because it feels so
tingle.
wasted.
It's like the worst thing ever.
Because it doesn't get
and
rid,
I feel
it doesn't
like
get rid
I
of the
don't have
horny at
faith
all.
that I can still shoot free-handed.
I can shoot free-handed.
I'm sure you can because you are an absolute monster.
Thank you.
And your sex drive should be winding down sometime soon.
It hasn't.
Gonna throw
and
out
I don't know
the
what
party.
to do.
You just got to get older.
Please.
You just got to give up. One day it'll hit you, and then it's smooth sailing from there, buddy.
I want it to happen.
It should, 'cause
so
yours
bad.
is unhealthy.
I'm scared at this point in my life. It's not going to go away.
I'm
scared it's not going to change.
It has to.
I want it to. So
Try
bad.
putting Elmer's glue in your pee hole.
Can I do things that wouldn't hurt my dick to make it stop?
Do you know that won't hurt your dick?
Yeah, but see, I feel like what's going to happen is I'm going to start playing with my dick when I go to try to put the Elmer's
That's
glue
what
in
I
the
mean.
pee
It's
hole,
like when you
and
put
then I'm just going to start going.
you put hot peppers on children's hands so they won't suck their thumbs.
So put a hot pepper on my dick
Yes.
so I don't jerk off.
Yes. Or like when you put what the hell was the other thing I was just
Okay, if I put Elmer's
oven
glue,
mitts
if I
for chicken pox. So
I think
your dick in an oatmeal bath.
Okay, that sounds nice. Sounds moisturizing.
It's gonna, but just
Sounds
your
soothing.
dick.
Sounds soothing.
But just your dick.
Okay.
How are you gonna do that? Submerge just your penis.
I guess just
oatmeal bath.
fill up a cup of hot water with oatmeal and stick my dick in it. That seems to be the easiest way to do it.
I don't think that's a pass. I don't want to be that guy.
You asked how I would.
Glass of oatmeal.
Well, now that you mention it,
And you gotta. Are you hard?
of course.
Okay.
Traditionally.
So you gotta push it down at the bottom and dunk it. You doing a dunk?
Oh, but that pressure feels good too. See, that's what's gonna make me come in the oatmeal is putting all that pressure on my dick.
Never come in the oatmeal.
I don't want to.
Your pee hole opens, you're getting oats in there. No meal, but oats.
But if the cum shoots out, then it's gonna clear everything out. So I feel like if I get an oat in my pee hole, I absolutely
Murphy's
have to
Law.
come.
One action has a reaction. So your pee hole opens to squirt some semen's out, and then it has to suck something back in.
Does it have to?
Yes.
Is there a vacuum in your dick that we are unaware of because of
you
science?
Shouldn't pick up dirt and debris with your penis.
You're right. You should just get the cobwebs off of your grates so that your air conditioner works better.
That's fine. It depends how high up the air conditioner is.
You got to get one of those long Swiffers with the attachment on it so you can.
On
like,
your dick?
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
That's the only way I dust things around the house. I'd walk around that little French maid outfit with a little feather duster tied to the head of my dick, and I just swing it and dust whatever it hits.
So it doesn't hit much.
It doesn't hit much, and it's not really much of a swing either. It's more of me just kind of rubbing up on like the bookshelf, like
Ugh.
sad.
You hate to see it.
You love to see it happen.
Yeah.
0% of the time.
When I drive by and I look in your window, I'm like, did he get a maid? He doesn't have.
Did he get a fine ass maid? Look at her bend over. But oh shit, it's him.
Oh, that's his asshole.
That's his
I can
asshole.
take it out
I
of the
know it
window.
anywhere. I know that brown pork's eye anywhere.
It's so hairy.
I don't shave
And
my
the curtains do not match the drapes of your
mean,
asshole.
I try to shave my asshole, but it is hard without a mirror.
Yeah, but he just put out that project and it was good.
He did.
You're just in there listening to. I'm thinking about killing myself while you're shaving your asshole. I've been reaching out to God. I just don't be hearing them. I've been having suicidal thoughts. I just don't be hearing them. I don't remember what the line is. Just, yeah.
I say goodbye on a deal in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Lost all my friends in Los Angeles.
Oh, is he in his bathroom listening to that mirror project?
Oh, yeah, he's
must
got to be shaving his butthole.
His asshole.
Yeah, he's for
I
sure
should get in
shaving
there and
it
help him
down.
out.
Probably something. I don't want to.
When are we gonna get waxed for giggles?
Whenever.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just as long. I mean, you know how I am with things on here. You just let me know
Stupid.
when it is, and I show up.
Yeah. True. What are you gonna get waxed? Because we're traditionally not that hairy. I have hairier legs than you.
You have hairier legs than me. I
why I
feel like
want
I'm
them
just
to
gonna
be
go for a full
bird legs.
Brazilian.
Which is
Everything. It's your butthole. It's your gooch. It's your pubes. It's the whole 9
okay.
yards. I feel like they're getting a little bit of hair on my thighs here too. While we're at it, I feel like they're just taking everything. Just remove all
You
hair
think
from
they'll
the
do
waist
it?
down and the knee up.
Do you think we can find a place that would you actually do this? I would
If
not.
I was paid to do it. Yeah.
How much?
I don't know. Throw a number at me.
$100?
Sure. Why the fuck not?
Lower. $23.
No, I'll give me $100 and pay for the waxing, and I'll do it, and let you film it.
Put and uncensored.
Yeah, only for the Patreon subscribers.
It's true. Go over to www.patreon.com/dapperdads.
You
Get
might
in
get to
early.
see Slim's dick.
Yeah, it's not anything to see.
It
but
is not.
would you think if you were completely hairless down there, it would be something more to see?
Oh no,
It's
I
gotta
feel
help
like
out for
no,
sure.
it would look like a child's dick then.
You hate to hear it.
Yeah, you hate to
You don't
hear it.
ever want to hear those two words together.
No.
Oh, God. All right. Fair enough.
Would you?
I think it would give something. Yeah.
I would like to get a lightning bolt. I would like to get my initials.
You got to get the Dapper Dad's mouth.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, just wax
Oddly
it.
specific.
They can wax the hair into 3. I feel like that's more of a haircut than a wax.
I mean, whatever.
Just buzz the
whatever
dapper
you gotta
mouth
do.
into the side of my head.
No, in your pubes.
After I dye them blue?
No. Can you dye your pubes blue?
I've been told you can. It just doesn't show up.
Can you?
Can
Because
I?
I can't.
I mean, I
I would
don't
have
think-
to do.
some bleaching.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, I think I would also have to do some.
Yeah,
bleaching.
I would guess so.
I mean, my pubes aren't like jet black or anything. I
Mine
mean,
are.
They'll pick up some color, but like
Mine are very black.
Mine are like a very sandy blonde.
Have I said before that your eyebrows match your pubes?
Yeah.
So if you're ever talking to someone and you for a fucking weirdo and want to know what color their pubes are, just look at their eyebrows, and then you know. Then you know if they can dye them. Because yeah, I don't know. I feel like I knew someone that did this, a girl that dyed them blue. I didn't see it, but I feel like I was told about it because I was like, I can't dye my pubes. And she was like, you can, you just gotta, it's gonna be more work than it's worth. And I think it doesn't last long.
Yeah,
And
I
also
don't
if you
think it
fuck
would.
too hard, it transfers to the other person's pubes.
That sounds great. That's.
It's like, it's the funnest STD. I just got blue pubes from this monster.
I fucked this guy and I got blue pubes. He also gave you AIDS.
Yeah, he gave you gonorrhea.
Full body.
The blue is a reaction of your body putting pus out.
Talk
into
about a
your-
blue waffle.
Ooh, Wrecker, I barely know her.
I'll take it. I'll take it. It'll do.
Yeah,
A lot of
there's some-
things going on in the dungeon today.
Yeah,
A haunting, some might say.
it is the spookiest season.
No, aren't we in November now?
I mean, fucking Halloween was yesterday for the people listening, so
yeah.
I think I can get a pass. The fucking Treehouse of Horror probably hasn't aired yet.
Yeah,
that's when I
probably.
end my spooky.
We're
season.
still in spooky season, I'll say. We're in spooky
We're
season.
in turkey
till-
season. Get the gobbling, bitches.
Oh, God, I am so ready for Thanksgiving.
It's for what? You don't eat meat. What are you gonna have?
Vegan Thanksgiving.
Sounds horrible.
It's great, actually.
Doubt it.
I'll do it myself then.
Yeah, you will.
I wanted to do a Friendsgiving this year.
I won't. I said I would come if you eat meat.
And I said I will make you meat if you come.
And again, I don't know why you're saying that. My statement was I will come if you eat meat. I
No.
will literally come from watching you eat meat. It's
I
been
would
so long.
love. I almost ate meat yesterday. I was tempted.
Oh, I thought on accident.
No, I was tempted. I almost took a bite of something.
Of what?
A sausage McMuffin.
Don't do that.
I know. It just smelled so good. Because, like, it caught me off guard, you know? 'Cause, like,
McMuffin?
yeah.
Not even biscuit? Oh,
yeah.
it smells good.
Yeah, I
I'm
wasn't
not
expecting. Yeah, I
against you.
smelled it and I was just like, And I was like, ooh. It was like that scene in Finding Nemo where he sniffs the blood and his
Never
eyes get
seen
all
that.
big. Wow, crazy. You should watch some more Disney movies.
I traditionally have seen, like, since I became an older man, I haven't seen any of these movies. Monsters, Inc., Finding Nemo, Up. What else is there? I haven't seen anything.
A lot of things. There's Tangled. There's The Princess
even
and
know
the
what that
Frog.
is.
There's
I don't know.
Brave. There's Inside Out. There's The Good Dinosaur.
Inside Out took my idea, so of course I wouldn't see that.
What, Feelings with Feelings?
No, little versions of whatever. We've been over this for sure, because I
know
hate them,
we've been
and
over this.
will do everything to make sure that the creators are punished for what they've done to me.
Interesting. Regardless,
I saw Toy Stories.
Regardless, it's like when a shark sniffs blood in the water and his pupils get all big. And so I smelled the McMuffin and I was like, but then I was like, no, don't be a fucking idiot. If you're gonna eat meat, don't eat fucking sausage from McDonald's.
Don't eat McMuffin. That's
Yeah.
my problem.
Gotta eat the
Biscuit,
McBiscuit.
sausage, egg,
biscuit.
biscuit, no cheese.
That sounds
Fuck
fire.
your veganism. It's
Sounds
so
fire
good.
right
It's
now.
good for such a short period of time, and then it's a bad decision.
I think if I was gonna eat meat again, it'd have to be like a very specific meat. Like it'd have to be like
Monkey?
like something crazy like that. Like 100% authentic with certificate Japanese Wagyu beef or something. You know, like something really fancy where it would almost
Wagyu
be.
beef is just dogtails. We've been over this.
Wait, we
I
have
can
been
get you
over
some
this.
dogtails. I have an abundance from a recent study I had to do.
Interesting that the tails had to be removed before you could test them in
Well,
the suit.
when a dog falls 90 stories,
Okay.
the tails are always there. Sometimes
in one way or
paws,
another.
a little bit of snout.
A little bit of dog. Take all the dog parts, put them together, make a Franken dog, Franken lawyer dog. Are we doing this?
Is it
Are we going to
Franken
use an
dog a thing?
ungodly...
Frankenweenie?
Frankenweenie's a thing, but he's not a lawyer dog.
Well, I think lawyer dog would frown on the intellectual property of Frankenweenie.
He's
so.
dead, so what does it matter?
Oh, so you finally come to terms with this.
It hurts.
Seems like it would hurt more for you to finally have the
I'm going to
realization
eat
that.
meat after the show. That's how much it hurts.
All right, fair enough. He didn't die in vain then.
Good. I'm glad that no
Only
lawyer dog
those
died, so I would...
Other dogs that I killed.
Yeah,
Not-
only those
not
other
mine, not
90
worth
dogs
that.
that you killed.
Give or take.
Give or
I'd prefer to
After 60,
give.
you just
Well,
kind
what do
of...
I want out of that?
You don't want to take anymore, I don't think.
Yeah,
But
okay.
you certainly
I'll
don't
give a
want to
couple.
give any more dead dogs to people.
People don't mind getting a dead dog.
I think they absolutely do.
People mind when their dogs die.
I think people mind when a dead dog shows up.
They're not pumped about it, but then you think, oh, thank God my dog's not dead. Except out of those 87, there was 2 instances where I managed to give people their long lost dogs
Oh.
after they were dead.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you did something good, but in a really horrible way.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the worst part is, again, throwing a dog 90 stories. You can imagine throwing anything 90 stories. There's not a lot of it when you get down there, at least in what you're familiar with. So I have to usually show up with baggies.
The
I'm
little
like,
half sandwich baggies.
Here's Spot. And they're like, Spot's been missing for years. And I'm like, or is he?
Oh.
And then I pull
then
out
you've
the
made like
collar.
a weird marionette thing out of his remains. But
You're
then...
fucking being morbid right
Yeah,
now. This
I'm the
is
morbid one?
Gross.
Okay, you know what? You keep talking then. Go ahead.
Okay, so then I pull out the collar and the jingle of the tag with the bell that they had to know when he needed to go outside is still there, and it reads Spot.
And
but
I'm
it's
morbid.
covered in blood.
And I'm morbid.
Yeah, this is a natural thing. Death is natural. You just talked about making
shaking
a puppet out of
shaking
a
the
fucking,
collar in the
not even a
children's
corpse.
faces.
There was no children involved.
There's nothing natural
I threw
about
them
this.
off of the building too.
Time out.
See, that's crazy. That it's not fair that people react like that. I can throw 87 dogs off of building.
Nobody
you did not
said
bat
that
an
you can.
eye.
No, I batted
You
several
cheered
eyes.
me on.
In fact, this
You
is
said
the
you
op. In
believed
fact, if
in
we want to
my
talk about people who
squirrel
couldn't get
suit.
over lawyer dog, you're the one who went on this huge sabbatical, killing all these dogs. And I said, killing
For
all these.
him.
And I said,
Do you
kill.
not remember?
And I told you, to your face at the humane shelter, I said, killing all these other dogs isn't going to bring lawyer dog back. And
You thought
just
Lawyer
looked
Dog
at
was
me.
on a hike. This narrative is getting confusing.
Yeah, because you're the one who's been
I
confused
did
and
it
lost
for
this
him
whole
so we
time,
could
not
throw
me.
him like a squirrel suit, if that's the correct term.
We
I want to
we'll
be
call it a
politically
squirrel suit.
correct. Off of the building, and he could float away. But not like that video, that guy that does that suit
He
right
jumps
into
off
a
like
bridge.
Oh yeah, or
You
the
see
ones
that?
where
He blows up.
yeah, you see
That's what I mean.
yeah.
Things explode when you throw them. Believe it or
So
not.
even in the squirrel suit, you might still explode.
I mean, that man did. It's not pretty.
Can you imagine
It's not
that's
the
how
real
you
him.
go out?
And there was one.
exploded
I don't
in a
know if it
squirrel
was
suit?
him or another other people, but there's one where there's two people. And they were going together, and the one guy just hit a bridge, and the other guy flew by. Imagine me and you going squirrel suiting, because I'm a big fan of heights and flying of sorts.
And all other things.
Just flying through the sky with nothing else but this suit that I probably cheaped out on traditionally.
More than likely.
Yeah, you cheaped out too.
Of course
you
I
made
did.
your own.
I made my. Yeah, I had to make my own.
But I'm flying in front of you, and I'm like, Sam, I feel so free. and I hit a bridge, and you
explode.
blow over the. Yeah, you see me explode completely. You get a little bit of me on you.
I get
You've
some
got
teeth
comical
and hair.
little. Like glass
windshield wipers.
Yeah, you're like, oh my god, I'm finally free.
You're like, Slim, look how great this is, and then you explode, and I'm like, drama, hardly knew her, and then I just keep going.
Yeah, what do you do when someone like explodes for like the funeral? Do you just put bricks in the casket, close
casket for sure,
with nothing in it?
I mean,
you try to scrape up
some of their
left.
belongings, I think.
Then why does it got to be closed? So no one steals my shit?
So nobody looks in and they're like, why the fuck is this MP3 player in here, but not his body?
I think everyone would have gotten the news that I've exploded against a bridge. You would hope.
But I'm going to be like, let me see it. Let me see it.
I think
and then
you've seen enough, sir. That's what they'll tell you.
I'm going to be like, I need closure as I'm chugging out of a fifth in front of them.
Yeah. And then it's just pieces of me.
I can't wait to drink myself to death after you blow up in a squirrel diving accident.
I mean, what's a better way to go out?
There really isn't one, honestly. I feel like it's quick.
It better be.
Like, I don't think you suffer. I think it hurts really bad for a second, and then like.
Does it even hurt that bit? If you're going super fast and you hit something
like
to where you explode, if you explode, period, do you really feel any pain?
I mean,
like I feel like there's a second.
Yeah,
but
I
if
feel
you
like there's
fucking explode.
I think it depends on how long your brain and spine stay together.
Oh, forever.
Because like
I perfectly hit a bridge and my brain and
it's like
spine
the predator,
fell
your
into,
spine and
it fell perfectly into a jar.
But not the skull, just the spine and the brain, not the skull.
Right.
The brain, you exploded so hard the brain slipped out of the nasal passage.
Yeah.
Went into a jar with your spine.
Right.
Weird looking jar.
Yeah.
Long on the bottom, big on the top.
Yeah, like a martini glass.
Like a martini glass with a spine and a brain in it.
Yeah. That's how I want to.
And that's and that's going to be the next $1 drink at Applebee's next month.
Drama's brain and spine.
Spine in a martini glass.
But that's a hell of a
Served
deal.
with a gummy bear and a pair of fangs, left over from the last 2 months.
Oh yeah, that. I don't like stale cane. I don't even like gummy bears. Who organized this?
It was like gummy sharks.
Odd.
It was like a well drink, and it had gummy sharks in it. It was like a Blue Lagoon or something like that.
Are you referencing something?
Yeah, I'm referencing the Applebee's drink that was like $1 for the month.
Oh,
They do a different one every month.
Yeah, I didn't go back since
this month.
Since we were banned because of all
is.
the 7 Long Islands we drank.
God, you know what I want right now?
Long Island?
I want a purple.
Longer island?
I want the longest island money can buy.
Those are those ones in Madison.
I want. Oh yeah, those beautiful big babies.
This is what I need tonight.
Yeah. This is what I need before I'm let into the prof show where I'm going to buy more beer.
Yeah, I did it. I won.
I won the game.
I got kicked out of the show before anyone started playing.
That's what real winners do.
Matt did that one here.
I bet he did. I want a grape Fanta with vodka in it.
Sounds horrible.
That just sounds just a grape Fanta right now.
It's been 4 years of me not drinking pop today.
I know. Is it really?
Today.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you. I did it.
That's a good move.
Great. I still want it every day. I'd drink a pop right now. Not a fucking purple Fanta.
What would you drink right now if you could?
Mountain
Dew.
Yeah. That's all I know.
Code Red.
No, I never liked it. I
love
my
Code
Mountain
Red.
Dew.
I thought Code Red was so much
Baja
better.
Blast. Fuck it.
No,
Code
Baja
Red,
Blast and Code Red.
Not bad, but not like you can't drink that like with the frequency I was going through Mountain Dew. You can't do that with Code Red.
Nah.
You'll shit blood. Trust me. Yeah. But not even like there's like blood in the water and there's blood when you wipe. Like there's just a spray of blood out of your asshole. You're like, is this Code Red? Is this the Code Red they warned me about?
Is this the
Someone
Code Red?
Please help. Code Red.
You just shit and there's a bottle cap and it says you've won.
Yeah, I'm like, oh hell yeah. And my mom throws it out of the window.
Yeah.
Because she thought I was fucking around. That was a callback to some episode.
I think that was like what, 17?
I don't think it was that long ago. I didn't tell such personal stories back then.
Yeah, we were conservative back then.
Yeah, but I'd go big Mountain Dew, but I do love a Sunkist.
Sunkist is nice.
I would.
Sunkist pineapple tastes like ass.
I don't know if I think I did have that.
I did not like that, but just a nice cold.
I don't think pineapple pop is ever good.
No,
pineapple juice is
pineapple
great.
juice is great. I didn't.
Makes cum taste great too.
Allegedly, I've never tried it.
Maybe you should.
I've been told that it tastes bad.
Yeah, yours is like battery acid and McDonald's,
which is crazy because I eat neither.
I've seen you after a couple beers sip a little bit of battery acid. You're
Real
like,
tingly down the throat.
Put some vodka in it. I'll give it
Put
a
some
shot.
vodka. I'll drink it. I'll drink anything with vodka in it for what it's worth.
Right. What about cow's blood?
I mean, honestly, if you didn't tell me it was cow's blood and you just told me there's vodka
think
in it,
you should question me when I hand you a cup of blood.
I mean, I don't know if
Vodka
it's blood.
cranberry.
Yeah, I'd be like, sweet, and just knock it back.
Tastes a lot like cow's blood.
Very irony. And not the kind I like rain on your wedding day. But doon.
Oh my god.
Run
That's
away
not
forever.
ironic. That whole song's not ironic. It's coincidences.
Well,
We've been over this.
You ought to know.
Finally. I thought it was gonna be the Billy Joel song. I like a Coke too.
Can't stand Coke.
I did have a sip of Coke at a holiday years ago, like the year after I quit, just because I was curious, and it was one of the most shocking things I've ever tasted, so I don't know if I'd go back. A Sprite was always delicious. Sprite was like the most refreshing pop, I feel like.
McDonald's Sprite is where it's at.
Well, yeah,
You gotta
everyone
get the
knows that
McDonald's
they
Sprite.
have some sort of weird thing with Sprite to make the best Sprite.
It's good
there.
Sprite.
I always thought McDonald's Coke was incredible, too. I know you're not a fan of Coke, but like...
I don't like any dark cola. Like none. I don't like Mr. Pibb. I don't like Dr. Pepper. I don't like Pepsi. I don't like
any of... I only like Coke. I would drink Pepsi if I had to, but I just, like, they're not the same at all.
Yeah.
Like, when people... Like, the common joke of, like, is Pepsi okay? No, it's
not.
so different. Pepsi has, like, a weird taste. I don't like Dr. Pepper, but when I taste it, I can understand why people would drink it.
Yeah,
if
I
that
understand
makes
why
sense.
people like it, but it's just not for me.
No, I think it's such a weird thing to think of drinking like commonly. Like for some reason, almost
And
every
have you
other
noticed
pop,
how people who are into Dr. Pepper are like
yeah,
into
it's like a
Dr.
problem.
It's like a
Yeah.
whole thing.
They
like it's
leave
the
them in
only-
my fucking car.
It's like the
all
only thing they
goddamn time.
drink.
Yeah, it's weird, and it just doesn't like. I feel like a sip of a Dr. Pepper, I'm like, it's not terrible. But to think like I would drink my pop with everything.
Yeah.
Like I can't think of a food where I would be like, wash
the
this steak down with
the
a Dr.
Dr.
Pepper. It's like a crazy. I don't know what the flavor is.
See,
but
that's what
it's
I've never gotten
crazy.
about dark cola. I could never, because to me, like I would always, it always just tastes so thick. Like it just, to me, it's
I
just
can
a
see
thick
that.
taste. And it's like, I don't see how anybody can use this to quench their thirst or wash things down. You know,
Yeah.
like Sprite, I get. Powerade, I get. Juice, tea, anything like that.
Right.
But the second it's like a dark cola, I will say I enjoy a root beer, but not like, I don't
See,
want
I think a root beer is crazy.
See-
I like it, but I can't think of the last time I enjoyed myself a root beer.
See, I don't want to get like a pack of A&W, but like if I'm at like, you know, like Carlisle and
Yeah.
they have like the
Yeah,
homemade
you
root
guys
beer and stuff.
love that goddamn
It's
root beer.
because it's so fucking good. It's so tasty.
I just
and
again,
delicious.
I feel like I want like a couple sips of a root beer. I can't even picture
But see, I
drinking,
want
like a whole
I want a
glass.
root beer by itself though. I don't want it
Right.
with something. I'm enjoying this root beer right now. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, yes,
I don't wanna-
a spaghetti dinner. Let me wash it down with
Yeah.
a Barks.
I like root beer. I don't want a grown man to spit in it when he serves it to me. I get what he's saying.
Yeah.
How about an RC cola?
Oh God, don't even hit me on the RC cola.
People are furious listening to this.
When I was I know there's people who are
Yeah,
furious that are
you
listening to
have
this.
no idea.
When I was a kid, there was this neighborhood one of my babysitters lived in, and we always had that thing with like the old lady that lived across the street. We're like, she's
You threw
dead.
eggs at her?
No, we didn't throw eggs at her, but we all
Threw
had,
eggs in her?
No.
Holy shit.
Big wide pussy.
Oh
Sitting
my
out on the
God.
lawn all day.
Yeah,
Just
like,
ride your bike
"Look at
by,
me."
toss them in. It was like a black hole. It sucked up everything in the neighborhood,
Oh my God.
including old Tommy Jenkins' dad, allegedly.
Yeah, I heard Tommy Jenkins' dad got sucked up good.
Yeah, I already got sucked up so good he left his wife.
I heard he stayed with her for longer just for the kids.
Yeah, I heard he stayed with her for the kids, but he kept that old lady on the side and demanded GJs. Gun jobs every time.
Gun jobs? You're
Gum-
talking about when you
gum
rub your
jobs.
asshole on a gun like we
That is
alluded
a
to earlier?
specific sexual tension that can only be relieved with that.
You're supposed to put the gun in your ass and pretend it's loaded. That's the only way
that's
I
the
get off
thrill.
anymore.
Yeah.
You know how I was talking about earlier? I don't need any more fetishes or like
It's because
shit
you
for
found
me?
out about the gun fetish.
Gun in my ass and the thought of it being loaded. I'm milking. Anyway,
was going to say that when we were we would like ride our bikes around the neighborhood and like see the old lady
Not
sitting
us.
not us, but like my friend group when I was a small child and had, you know, several friends that I
I'm sure
hung out
that
with
totally
and
happened.
totally
Sounds accurate,
made
legitimate.
unforgettable summertime memories with. We did that kind of fun thing all the time. But I was playing outside one day and she was like, "Come here." And I was like, "What?" And she's like, "Come here." And I was terrified, but I'm still like went over there, you know? And so she was like, "I got something for you and your sister." And I was like,
hell yeah.
"Oh no."
Here we go.
And I went and she's like, "It's in the she's like, "It's in the
Bed.
no, she's like, "It's in the fridge, like second shelf or something like that."
It was a human head.
It was cuz I was like, for some reason I was like, it's going to be RC Cola. I was like, I just have fucking feeling it's going to be RC Cola. And I opened the fridge and it was 2 RC Colas and 2 Mounds bars.
Oh,
Like, why would you and we were like 9 and 10, I think I was 10, my sister was 9. Like, why do you think a kid needs a Mound bar and an RC Cola for a treat? That doesn't
That
something about that
sounds so
memory,
bad.
it just sits. But then I had to do that thing where like it was a gift and
Yeah.
like you had to be polite and sit there and eat it and drink it, and it was so bad the whole time because like one, I hate cola, and who wants fucking coconut in their candy?
I hate
with an
coconut.
almond on it. Who gives a fuck?
It's a trick, not a treat.
Exactly.
I'm constantly afraid when someone goes, "I have something for you," that it's going to be an RC Cola.
And
if there's a mound bar involved, I'll stab someone in the throat.
I wish I had the sound mind now back then that I have now, so I could have stabbed the old lady when I doubt it, but
Yeah. Well, you only get 10 years for going into someone's house and murdering them as a cop. You'd probably be out by now.
Ooh, spicy take.
That's not spicy at all. That's a real life
That
thing.
is a real life
happened.
thing. ACAB.
So
first
you
of
could
all.
probably stab an old woman in the throat and be out, especially if you were 10 when you did it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? We could still have this podcast. You
We
wouldn't
could.
have given anything up. And
No,
you would have had a hell of a story on that first episode.
Oh my
No
God.
bucket hands, but you stabbed an old lady in the throat.
over an RC Cola
We would
and a Mounds
have been
bar.
one of the top podcasts already.
I've got so many bad, shitty stories from that neighborhood growing up when I was a kid. I remember one time we got pissed at one of the neighbors, and so we took all their beer bottles out of the recycling and smashed them in their driveway and left them.
I
Just
thought you were going to
hated
say
them.
you took them out of the recycling. We put them in the garbage.
Yeah, we were wild animals
we
back
were
then, son.
fucking monsters.
You
I
want-
regret it every night when I try to go to sleep.
Oh, you like rock and roll? Here, check this out. Phil Collins, no jacket required.
We have a submission that we can get into. It's the world's oldest sloth.
Oh,
It's 50.
he's 50.
He just grabbed his arm, fell out of a tree, and he's dead,
No, he's dead, folks.
like many a dog's. All right, it comes from Big Dukes. The email is splatter@myass.com. And it says, how much would you need to be paid to have a woman shit on you? Since you fucking love specifics, it's on your chest, and it's solid and a normal amount. But does the price change if it's not solid? The woman is a 7 out of 10. You can clean it off as soon as she is complete and admires her work briefly. Also, I am not a woman looking to do this. I am a man, and I will do it, but I will not pay you.
It specifically sounds like a woman trying to do this. So whoever you are, get at us. Okay, so normal size dump on my chest. Solid dump, not runny or messy or anything like that.
But does the price change if it is runny?
Absolutely. I feel like the runnier the shit, the higher it goes up.
That should be the
Because I
calibration.
I feel
The
like if you're,
sloppier, it doesn't cost anything.
because I feel like if you're just shooting a diarrhea cannon on my chest, like that's got to be $1,000.
I mean, yeah.
Like that's 1,000 right there. Normal solid dump on my chest. I'm trying to think of my what?
Is this what it is? Is this what people? No one gives us meaningful submissions.
Yeah, no one gives us anything that has like a nice message.
For a woman to shit on your chest? I'm not a woman. I'm a man.
Yeah.
I'll shit on your
How
chest.
come people can't send us like nice things? Like they can't send us like a thought-provoking send me something that'll make me cry in a sweet way. Like send me a
They
really
know
nice
that-
sweet
yeah.
story.
Because then we get too serious and the
people don't like
curtain
that.
falls.
Yeah.
They want to know about the poops on the
Okay,
chests.
I guess if I was gonna let a woman take a solid dump on my chest,
She's a 7 out of
a 7
10.
out of 10 isn't bad.
Does that change it too?
No.
See, I feel like if she's uglier, it costs more. I don't mean to be crude.
No, I'll agree with that though.
Like,
because,
what about a big, disgusting ass? Like, I'm not talking about just big.
like a big ol' ass?
Like a big ass, but like just not taken care of.
Right. I know what you're trying to say.
So then I have to
here.
look. Because are you going to look?
You gotta.
You have to.
It's the experience.
It's a once in a lifetime.
Yeah,
opportunity.
exactly.
So
you're getting paid to be shit on.
Yeah, and how often are you going to see shit come directly out of someone's ass, like right above you?
But I mean, I would rather see because like, yeah, I think if I'm gonna go ahead and say a hot take here for
the preparation
for every number she goes down out of 10, that's another $1,000 it's gonna take for her to dump on my chest.
Yeah, I mean, I think
so. If you're a 2, you're paying up, but if you're like a 7, I'll say if you go up from a 7, that's another $100 that gets knocked off. So if you're a 10 out of 10 and you're gonna take, if I get to see that beautiful butthole while you take a dump on me, like I might pay you depending on how beautiful she is.
Wow, we're learning
depending on how beautiful she is.
I mean, I think in this,
because if this is like a 10 out of 10 woman and she is like begging me to shit on my chest, she's like, please, I'll suck your balls dry if you let me shit on your chest.
No, I think
might
let's say there's no other.
It's just a shit on the chest.
It's just
for money.
very transactional shit on your chest.
I mean, yeah, if she's, I hate to say it, but if she's hotter, I'll make it cheaper. If it's a nice looking butthole,
I think in this scenario,
that doesn't make me a bad guy to say that.
I think in
right?
this scenario you can be a little bit more picky because it's such a.
Because I feel like I get to, because if I'm getting shit on, I get to.
Your hair gets. It's like
the longer we record, the crazier.
I don't know.
It
Yeah, there's some sort of arc here, and I don't know.
I've been using dry shampoo this week. Really,
I read a tweet about it.
Really changes everything. Nah, man, dry shampoo's. I don't know what it is because it's like everything about washing your hair without having to deal with all the bullshit. Like you just spray it in.
I don't think there's any bullshit.
You just spray it.
Washing
well,
my hair.
One of us has depression, and it's not you. You spray the stuff in.
No, I've been depressed in the shower all this week.
Oh,
my hair is short.
Yeah, see,
so I don't have. I literally, it doesn't take anything
all I
to
do,
wash my
just
hair.
do a quick one over the head with the dry shampoo. Work it in with your fingers. Your hair's light and fluffy, voluminous, no grease, no oil for the rest of the day. Strip all the oil right out of your hair.
I don't think I have any of these problems.
Yeah, see, you don't because you keep your hair cut nice and neat.
Yeah, I just got it cut nice and neat.
I thought you were gonna miss it. We were gonna keep going.
I was like, maybe I don't know the hip slang for haircuts. Yeah, like I go to the barber. What are you looking to get today, Chief? I don't know. Just keep it nice and neat. This fucking motherfucker.
That was really fun, actually. It was cute. Whoa, you need to calm down.
Wait, is this how it works now?
Yeah.
Holy shit! What is it? Oh my god.
Yeah, I think it works from over here now. No, we got to bring it right there. It is right back here. We found our footing. I don't know. I guess to answer this man's question, allegedly, not a man and not a woman that wants to shit on the Dapper Dads. You heard it here first.
Yeah, can we do a deal?
I'd say for a 7 out of a 10 woman to take a solid dump on my chest, $1,000. That's a good baseline.
Can we do like a package deal if she wants to shit on both of us?
Yeah.
Like 1,500, split it, 750.
I'd say let's go like 1,800. Knock off $200, $100 for each of us getting knocked off for shitting on the both of us.
Okay. Do we press our bellies against each other like in a cuddle position?
I think
or
we
are
lay
just like side by side? So she's
I'm picturing side by side goggles.
Waddle across to get because you're gonna want to get shit on both people.
Okay, yeah, side by side. Is this just one fell swoop dump she's doing it in, or is she gonna take a dump on me and then pinch it off and then finish up on you?
I mean, I really don't know. That's what I'm trying to say.
I think that makes the most sense logistically, as opposed to having us touching with our shirts off and getting shit on.
I think if I was paying to shit on someone, I would like them to have some skin to skin contact.
I mean,
while I wait,
maybe
hear me out. We can up the price.
Okay.
She shits on one of our chests.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other person comes and lays shirtless on top and smushes.
That's going to cost a lot more money.
How much more?
At least another $500 for me.
See,
I don't know about you.
Yeah, that's not a lot of money in my opinion.
I don't want you.
I
don't want. How do I word this?
We don't have hairy chests, so it shouldn't be a problem.
I want you naked and writhing on top of me, but not after I've been freshly shit on.
I mean, you're entitled to your opinion, I suppose.
Thank you. I don't want to make a dookie sandwich with you.
Now you're not entitled to your opinion. You had it for a moment, and then you lost it because you said dookie sandwich.
Well, then what is it we're fucking making then?
You could have said shit sandwich.
Okay, well, I thought I might switch it up a little bit and say a different word for poo.
What about a chest bump?
Oh, that feels even messier because I feel like some of that's going to splash up. Like you're going to get some in your mouth.
I feel like it's going to fall down and then someone's got to pick it up and kind of hold it.
Because if it's a solid dump, Like, it's not smearing or
Very
anything like
solid.
that.
It's so dry and solid.
Hit my pacemaker with it. Just sounds like
It doesn't even leave anything on you.
it's just
like
it's
an
that
owl
dry.
pellet.
It's just all corn. Just a bunch of corn pushed together.
Yeah. Do you?
An
How much prep do you think
exclusive
it takes
no-
for the person who's shitting onto us?
I mean, I think she's got to eat a big meal the day before.
You would think so.
I think she's got to eat a big Chipotle meal the day before. 2 big Chipotle meals.
Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
If she's dumping on both of us.
Well, yeah, if it's both of us.
Okay, now here's my logic behind this. If I'm dumb, if someone's like, okay, for $1,000 you can take a shit on me, whatever. I'm getting my fucking money's worth. I'm gonna shit. Do you hear me? For $1,000, do you know how much $1,000 is to me? I will shit. You are gonna get shit on.
$1,000 is like $10,000 to a normal person.
Yeah, so I am going to get shit on. Do you hear me? If I'm going to shit on someone for $1,000, if I'm giving you $100 bills, you are going to get shit on better than you've ever been shit on in your entire life.
So would you rather, if you were doing the shitting,
Mm-hmm.
would you rather blast a liquidy one or a firm, solid one?
I'd say firm just for the other person's sake because, like...
You're paying money. You just said you're going to give it your all. Don't think about the other person.
Okay,
You've
but,
paid
like,
them.
I get that, but, like, I don't know, man. Nobody
Would
wants
you
to
shit
get
on a person?
No, I wouldn't shit on
Never?
a person. No.
Hmm.
Unless they paid me to shit on them, and then maybe I would shit on them.
How much would you have to be paid to shit on someone?
$1,000.
Okay, so either way.
Either way, yeah. We're just gonna
feel
keep
like I would
we're gonna
go-
keep it a plain neutral playing field here. I will shit on you for $1,000, and you can shit on me for $1,000. There can be a trade of money here where you don't lose any money, and you get to shit on someone if you do it right.
The perfect system.
See, okay, so I'm gonna pay you to
You guys just keep shitting on each other.
and handing the money back and forth. Eventually, so whoever walks away is $1,000 richer and very empty.
This is true. I feel like
Coming
I
up
would.
on next season of Who Will Poo.
I feel like I would. My rate would be lower if I was doing the shitting. I would go cheaper.
But how much lower? Like half? Like $500?
That makes
Or
sense.
even cheaper?
No, over 5. Let's say
$650, $750. Go for a nice
7.
even 7.
we'll go 7.
I say $750. That's an even $750 of $1,000.
No, I'll go 7. I'll kick
7?
50 off because I'm nothing. I'm just you know
Just
what I
shitting.
mean. Yeah, it's nothing.
I'm
getting $700 to take a shit.
I feel like if I'm shitting on someone, I'm getting my money's worth, and I'm gonna eat some meat and dairy before I do it. And really,
That
just
poor person.
yeah. Well, they want to get shit on for $1,000, so
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a marketplace.
I think
that
I
we
would.
should
I think
explore.
I would I'd go get some sausage and egg, no cheese biscuits.
Are you gonna do any prep on your body if you're shitting on someone?
Full Brazilian.
Okay,
I
so that's
want to
when it
be
comes into play.
waxed. I want to be waxed because I want him to get a good view. Because it's not going to be a good view. It's a man's asshole with balls in front of it, hanging.
What if you hold the
precariously.
balls up so it's not as bad
Still
for them?
precarious. You're still seeing an asshole, and I would know that is a man's asshole, even if he's holding his dick and balls.
If he's holding his dick and balls up and it's been Brazilian waxed, you could still identify it as a man's asshole.
He would have to wax his legs, his back.
Oh, yeah, I'm saying.
Like
we
I'm saying,
get this-
everything's got to be
we get
waxed.
this direct
So
review.
what? So what? I get to see their ass in a box,
I'm
in a
just
square
saying-
box before
I'm
they shit
saying-
on me.
yeah, if
I
you-
assumed it was a whole human in front of me.
I'm
Like
saying
there's no curtain.
if you just see a butthole that's been waxed, because yeah, obviously men's legs are usually different. Like
Yeah.
some men have big calves, some men have little bird legs.
And
But
you're
if
very
you were
jealous
just
of them.
able to, if you were just seeing like,
just seeing the butthole.
yeah,
just the
pretty much, and you're
butthole and
gonna see
cheek.
some cheeks, some upper thigh. Let's say there's no hair involved, the balls
This
are pulled up.
happened to me a couple of years ago
Someone
on Craigslist.
showed you their butthole.
Yes, because I was on Craigslist. This was years ago. Years ago. I mean, I had to be like, God, 21, 22 years old, I think, and I was like freshly single.
Horny on the internet.
Horny on the internet, and so I'm like, this was back when Craigslist
Bad.
Personals was a thing. So I was like, well, feeling a little risky. I'm like, let's go check it out, And I see this post, and they're like looking for a daddy, and I'm like, okay. And so I look at the description, and they're just like looking for a daddy to fuck me right and treat me rough, and I'm like, sounds like it's up my alley. So I shoot him a message, and I'm like, looking for a daddy, and they're like, yes. They just reply with yes, and I was like, okay, do you have any information? Do you want to tell me what
Can I read a pamphlet?
I was like, do you want to tell me what you're looking for? Do you want to
daddy?
I was like, do you want to tell me what you're looking for? Do you have any pictures? And so they emailed me a picture back, and the picture was of the asshole. And so I saw it, and it was just a thumbnail like that you get in the email. And so I looked at it, and I was like, nice asshole. So I clicked on it to get the full version, and there was a very hard dick and balls underneath of it. So it was
hard dick underneath.
Like it was like
pointed
it was like
down?
it was like a dude on all fours.
Okay.
And it was just
Love
his
it.
gaping asshole,
Wow.
ball sack, and hard cock. And I was very upset, but because of that, I see the point you're trying to make, because I was like, okay, that's just a butthole. I was like, I didn't know it as a man's butthole. It was just a butthole.
Yeah. How did the correspondence go after that?
I did not respond.
Did you show up?
No, I didn't even get any information.
You're rude. You
I'm
should have
rude?
said, I'm not interested in your dick and balls.
I feel like that would hurt more than silence. I feel like silence.
No.
Silence, you know.
Sending a picture of your gaping asshole, balls, and erect dick.
That is a
all
bold
fours,
move.
Just
First
to
of
never
all,
hear anything
unsolicited.
Again. That's gonna make you feel bad.
I received
that's
an
a little bit.
unsolicited.
That's super solicited. You said
I
you
asked
have
for
a picture. First,
yeah, a
saying,
picture. I thought a picture of them, maybe like their boobs or something.
You have to know it when you're rolling the dice in the Craigslist personal ads for someone asking for a daddy, and you say, "Can I get a pic?" It could be anything.
It can be, and that is
I
the
would have
gamble I
guessed
played,
it was
and
a
it
guy.
was wrong.
What section were you in?
Personals.
This connection. Well, then they had MF and FM.
I was in
and
the.
then
I was
M and FF.
but that was the
and
thing.
then they had some M's and
Crazy
F's
that were
got
everywhere. Well, because that's the thing. It didn't even say like M or F on it. It just said looking for. And so I'm like, okay,
so he can show people his gaping ass.
because in my mind, I
hard
was like, this is probably somebody cheating on their boyfriend, or cheating on their husband,
when I
or
hear
something.
daddy, I think it's immediately a gay thing.
Yeah, see, I don't. That's my problem.
This podcast is a gay thing.
Is it?
It seems like.
Oh my God! I didn't even realize. 2 years into it, 117 episodes. I didn't even realize it was a gay
say
thing.
if I showed you my asshole, balls, and hard cock, and you realized it was that picture?
Can I be very honest with you?
Uh-huh.
I would want to know when you turned white.
Okay.
So it would definitely throw a wrench in
right.
my gears if from the back you have a nice black ass and balls and cock, while the rest of you looks very white.
Yeah, you've never seen what's working on in there.
From behind?
Yeah, you've never seen my bare butt, balls, and hard cock. What
My
if it
bare
was?
butt, back, balls, and hard cock.
What if I took the picture?
I would
What
really.
if I freelanced back in the day?
That would be really funny.
Very
That would
free.
be really
Very
funny.
free.
Yeah, I was gonna
A
say.
lot of Lance too.
Yeah,
you know what I
a whole
mean?
lot of Lance.
You saw Lance. He was hard. How big was the dick? Impressive.
It was average. Like it wasn't anything to stick your nose at, but it looks like it definitely gets the job done.
Stick your nose at an interesting turn of phrase for this type of
Yeah, I guess. Now that you
environment.
mention it.
It's nothing to stick.
I'm
your
not going to
nose
look at it and be like, wow, that's kind of small, but I'm also not looking at it being like, wow, that is a huge cock. I'm looking at it and thinking like, that is an average, gets the job done.
Yeah,
probably
I
feels
feel like
pretty
that's
great
the
kinda
thing
cock.
is you're either like, holy shit, that's a huge dick, or holy shit, that's like a little tiny penis.
See, but like, I
Otherwise,
feel
you're
good.
just
I feel
like-
good when I watch amateur porn and the dude's average. Because, like, that's what I want. I
we
just
all
want to see
do.
a normal fucking dick fucking somebody. Because it gives me hope that my normal dick will get sucked and fucked someday. Someday.
Yeah.
Someday I'll get to make the warm and the thick.